Hello friends, how are you? This is Dr. Shinagi, Ayurveda and medicine doctor and also Isha Hatha Yoga teacher. So today in this video we are going to talk about stress-induced irritable bowel syndrome. From Ayurveda text, if we see the symptoms of IBS like irritable bowel syndrome, what is the modern syndrome means group of diseases. Syndrome, when we use the word syndrome, that means it will not be one symptom. Different people will have different symptoms. It is not some kind of disease, but syndrome means group of symptoms, group of diseases. A lot of diseases will be included in this syndrome, like to one person one kind of syndrome, another person another kind of, third person another kind of, but it is almost undiagnosed. And it is just, that's why it's been called syndrome, like it is so group that is so difficult to diagnose it. And the symptoms that are mentioned in syndrome as a group of IBS syndrome, these are very similar to in Ayurveda. There is a disease called grihani. Grihani means it is a disease with low digestive fire, or you can say imbalanced digestive fire. When your digestive fire is imbalanced, sometimes stomach works one way, sometimes stomach works another way. So it is a lot of changes, as there are changes in your moods, as there are changes in your stress levels, as there are changes in your anxiety, as there are changes in your emotional moods, as various people have different kind of personalities. Some people are more of a mind people, they are more into anxiety. That can also cause IBS. There are certain set of people who are more emotional, especially women. So they are also go into depression and emotional disturbances, and that also lead to IBS. So it is not like IBS is related only with mind. IBS is also related with emotions. So IBS has different aspects. So one way of treating IBS is yoga, is meditations, is studying the literature which is more about consciousness, awareness, problem solving literature. And the symptoms that it produced on your digestive fire or your body, that can be treated with the help of Ayurveda. Most of the symptoms that are associated with this IBS are atisara, that means loose motions, or sometimes constipation, sometimes just irritation in the stomach, irritable bowel syndrome, like the stool when you are passing, it feels some kind of irritation. So what is the Ayurveda knowledge we can use in this IBS that will help us to maintain our health? So for IBS people, it's very recommended that don't eat too much raw food. Like so much raw food, that is not recommended. You can eat raw food, but in less quantities. Fruit raw means too much salads, too many fruits, limited amount of fruits, limited amount of salads, and then something well cooked, not undercooked, well cooked and freshly cooked. That would be the best meal combination for IBS person. First eat the uncooked food, that is fruits and salads, and then eat something cooked. That is the best meal, and make sure the cooked food should be organic and it should be freshly cooked. Like once it cooked, you can consume it within 3 hours of cooking. It should not be like today you have cooked, then you have kept in refrigerator, and after 2 days you are eating. It should not be freezer food. It should be fresh food. The spices you can use, but there are certain spices like too much of chilies or too much of the spices which are very hot in potency, that try to avoid. Best lentil for this is, best for IBS is rice, water or rice, and moong dal, that is green grams, that are best for IBS because they are easy to digest. If you're now, IBS also has different degrees, like it is mild IBS, it is moderate IBS, so it is severe IBS. When it is severe IBS, then rice water and just the water of green gram lentil boiled, this way. If it is mild, then little rice, not very liquid, little bit rice and more liquid, well cooked, very well cooked lentil. And if it is mild IBS, then rice and lentil. This way you can eat. In addition to that, vegetable soups, vegetables you can eat, that all the cooked vegetable, freshly cooked vegetable soups, that are the best in IBS. Spices that are very beneficial in IBS is cumin, fennel, that is called saunf in Hindi, hing, that is called asafoetida, and dry ginger. All these things are very beneficial in IBS, but in mild quantities. Buttermilk with cumin or little bit of pepper is also beneficial in IBS. But if IBS is very severe, then pepper don't use, just cumin and little bit of Himalayan salt. Bale candies, that is bale, that is called bilva. There is a fruit, the products of that fruits, bilva churna or bilva anything. It can be murabba, it can be bilva jam or anything that, or bilva candy, that is very beneficial for IBS. Very heavy foods try to avoid, like brinjal, that is called eggplant, that try to avoid. Very much fried or fermented food, that also try to avoid if it is like very severe IBS. Excess of tea, coffee should be totally stopped in IBS person. Wrong combinations of food like milk with fruit, that totally stop. Tin can packed from the market, totally stop. Processed sugar from the market, that stop. Use jaggery, palm sugar or honey, dates. Avoid all those foods which weaken your digestive fire. In addition to that, to strengthen your mind, use Brahmi, Shankh-Pushpi. All these herbs that are mentioned in Ayurveda, they are brain tonics. So anyway, anxiety is happening because you can't avoid the stressful situations outside, but you can calm your mind with the help of Ayurvedic herbs, which are brain tonics. So daily 2-3 leaves of Brahmi, Manduk it is called, that you can take empty stomach. Deep breathing and meditations on daily basis do, that will also be very beneficial in relieving your anxiety. Yoga is one stuff. Yoga is more functional on your body, on your karmic patterns, on energy levels. That is different stuff. But for your mind, you need meditation. Khichdi and ghee, well cooked vegetables, home cooked meals, these try to do, and try to have early dinners, and try to avoid all these tea, coffee and all these kind of junk food. These all things, when we do in combination, it will help to get relief from stress induced IBS. If you have any questions, please write down those questions in the comment section. I will try to answer questions in the best possible way. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're watching me for the first time, there is a bell icon, there is a subscription button. Please click the bell icon, hit the subscription button so that you stay in tune with our upcoming videos. Also, if you would like to support us, there's a join button near subscription button. You can click this join button and you can support us. Those of you who want Ayurveda consultations, please write to me on this given email ID and I will let you know how we can schedule it. So with this note, I would like to say stay healthy, stay blessed, take care. Bye.